So I wonder if he'll take that through to season 2.
We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Lady Arkham, Penguin, Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Yeah.
Likely not, but you'll be ready.
Yep.
In the meantime, let us hope for some peace. To peace.
The damage done by the children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
it obviously
Gordon
worked.
requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you.
Yeah.
Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
No. He's awesome.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name.
Yeah.
Get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most. Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
So that's an interesting line, because he became Batman to do that. You know, that's what he became Batman for. So, in a way, right? That's who he is, because that's who he became to. You know, he became that through his experience, and he loved the film with a superhero that masks. So maybe in that way, that's who he is. You know. And I think going as Batman would be the better option for a high event like this. You know, so Bruce he can be on call if something happens. So, I mean, I truly believe that he is, you know, he truly is Batman, you know, because he became that, you know, and before, you know, when his parents died, you know, Batman being Batman and doing what he does is his purpose. You know, his parents' death gave him his purpose in life. So, the one he truly believes he is Batman, because that's what he does. Being Batman became a purpose after his parents died. So, I know it's really hypothetical in that, but that was what I was thinking in the original playthrough, so we'll go with that.
Batman will be in attendance.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
appointed Acting Police Commissioner James Gordon, who will address the city for the first time in the wake of the terrorist attacks perpetrated by Lady Arkham.
I, as Acting Police Commissioner... Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right.
Uh-huh.
Batman! Is everything all right? I assume you're not here to give a speech. So, what is it?
It's an important day. Your first address to the city as acting commissioner. I wanted you to know that I stand with you.
Aww.
I want Gotham to know that there are those who will fight for them.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Which is what he
City's
does.
on edge. Tonight can make all the difference.
Like he said, he became Batman so
one hell
no
of an
more
addition
innocent
to
people
this.
had to die and suffer
Gotham's
like
best
he
and
did.
brightest have turned out for this.
So, yeah.
Look, I know you're not a man of many words, but I'd like to say something to Gotham on your behalf. Is there anything you'd like them to know? Maybe about how you'd like to be seen moving forward?
Tell them I'll always be watching out for them.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll appreciate hearing that.
It's true.
You know, I always wanted this. To be commissioner someday. To have the chance to shape this.
He's gone.
I should probably be used to that by now. In
It's
the
all
last
good.
few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. One of those citizens is Batman. He wanted me to tell you all that he'll be watching,
Yep.
ensuring the safety of our good citizens. But one hero cannot change Gotham on his own. He needs all of you, too. Let Gotham be a city of heroes. United, strong, and hopeful.
Oh, spin! Get it! Ugh. There we go. Hey, sucker. Get out of here, nerd.
Clear the
Toilet.
area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Yeah, screw you, nerd. So, go against Batman was the right thing to
Just
do.
minutes ago, Acting Commissioner James Gordon delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on
It
his
was
life.
the right thing to do.
Batman made short work of the assassin.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
Joker's out.
But I'll give it a shot.
Ah, of course. Sequel baiting. And I totally would have gone for it, because at the end of this I was like, I want another season because this was so damn good. 76 players decided to win long enough for Gordon to get the job done. Sweet. "67 comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. 27.7% told Alfred it didn't matter whose fault it was, and all that matters is fixing the problem." Interesting. "91.3 regarded Cena was more than a thief." Of course. 73.1 took off the cowl to protect him. Interesting. I didn't think that would be the case. 38% of players showed up as Gordon dressed as Batman, so I'm in the minority there. That's interesting. Wow, that really has the most interesting choices of the season, I think. Get my season overview. Ah, your Batman Bruce was collaborative. Defending Gotham is more than any single person should take upon themselves. It often requires a team of close friends and associates to be a more powerful force for good. 61% merciful, 80% cunning, and 87% compassionate. Huh, interesting. That never showed up in the PS4 version because it wouldn't work. It wasn't working. So that's cool. That's a bit like The Walking Dead Season 3 when you get a final kind of thing on who your Clementine is. That's pretty cool. The cutting thing is quite interesting. I didn't even notice. Alright. So, that is it for Game 6 in Project PC. That is that done, guys. So, yeah, we are approaching the tail end now. And it'll be interesting to see when we eventually start this playthrough of the Enemy Within series, whether it kind of is the direct sequel to Batman Telltale Season 1. I think it is. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is. I'm almost tempted to boot it up and see, but I'm going to wait till we start the playthrough for that. Because it doesn't really matter if it is or it isn't. I was always going to play it. Like I said at the end of the playthrough on the PlayStation 4, I was really, really pleased with this game. I really enjoyed playing it. And it was another one of those Diamond games that really is like The Wolf Among Us or Tales from the Borderlands, where when you think of Telltale games, you generally think of The Walking Dead for good reason. So games like The Wolf Among Us and Tales from the Borderlands and Batman, they kind of all go under the radar simply because of the Telltale's popularity when it comes to The Walking Dead. So, you know, but like I said, the words Telltale games got me into a lot of things. It got me more into Borderlands, it got me more into Batman, it got me more into Game of Thrones. The Walking Dead, it kind of did, but I've watched some of the TV show and it just doesn't really appeal to me as much as as much as Game of Thrones anyway. It's something I'll probably watch, but I think I'll be more into Game of Thrones at the end of it. I just feel that, but with Game of Thrones being such a loose ending and really kind of pushing towards a sequel that will never happen, there's not really much point having it really on the channel anymore when it's just going to be one of those uncompleted storylines that'll never get finished because of the closure of Telltale Games, which is hugely unfortunate. It seems like Mr. Freeze and Bane are in this one. So that's interesting. It looks like it's going to be a completely different group of villains alongside the Joker and maybe Harley Quinn, which would be a good hope. So yeah, it's going to be interesting whether all these choices we've done carry over to Season 2. I would hope so. I think it would be cool if it did. And that is pretty much it. So next in Project PC will be the 7th game, and it will be Season 2 of the Batman Telltale series. And then after this is done, we will be moving on to the ending, the home stretch of the Project PC, when we start Season 1 of The Walking Dead. I'm going to probably mention this during the playthrough anyway, but just as a side note, Tom Lady Games will be joining me as dual commentary for this one, because this is the game that she never played. And unfortunately, with Telltale's closure, it's very unlikely that she'll be able to play it, because she doesn't own it anywhere. And it was one game that she never even experienced. So she actually offered to sit and watch the playthrough with me. So I think that would be pretty cool to do that. And it will be kind of her first experience of it as well. Considering she won't get to play it, it only seems right that you do that, you know. Because she won't get to play it now. And she, like me, she always intended to. Like I always intended to with Batman and say The Walking Dead Season 4, but I just never owned the games. With Batman, I got lucky. I owned it before all the Telltale games went off every store. I managed to get it on the Steam version. So I got lucky with this one. The only one I didn't really get lucky with was Season 4 on Steam, but as you can probably tell, yes, I do have the Epic Games launcher. That's how Season 4 we played. I think if I hadn't had this game, on Steam. I probably would have been able to buy it on Epic Games anyway, because I believe all the Telltale games are on there. I'm going to have a look. I'm just going to move this over. Let me check that. I'm just very curious whether I would have had to do that or not. I actually got, it's a funny story, I actually have bought Season 4 already, as I'll probably show you in a bit. Let me do this. Where is it? Library, it is. Yeah, Fortnite is only there because it's free, so it's probably there on every store. But yes, as you can probably see, I do have the final season already. It's an interesting story because I actually got this. I was actually just having a look at it, seeing how much it was, and it said you can buy it as part of a sale, and then I saw that it actually got an extra £10 knocked off it as part of the Epic Games sale. So I only got this game for less than a £5, and I was like, that's an instant steal. I'm gonna pick it up and prepare for my eventual playthrough of it. Let's see. Let me just move this over. I don't want any personal information getting out, even though I don't think there is any, but just in case. I'm just being safe. I'm not keeping it from you guys. I know most of my information is public, but I don't want anything else getting out in case it shows game footage or something, and I don't want to get slammed for that. So let's see. No, I guess... Wait, does that mean... Okay, so that's the Walking Dead game collection. I guess they don't have Batman Telltale. I guess they took it off. So I got kind of lucky there. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I've just... Oh, there was a Walking Dead games collection. I wouldn't have wanted to... Oh, I could have done that, couldn't I? Shit. I didn't notice that. And then all my choices in the Epic Games were... Damn it. Mind you, that would be 10, 20, 30, about £50 for the entire series. No, I wouldn't have been able to afford that, not now, so... But yeah, it seems that Batman isn't there. That's more fortunate that I got this one then. That's even more fortunate. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now the reason I'm not doing, obviously you'll know that I've already bought these 3 games, so I'm going to do those so I don't have to pay for them again. And what I'll do for Season 4 is I'll just use the choice picker at the beginning of Season 4 that it has to kind of match my story closest to mine. It's not going to be my exact story, unfortunately, but considering this is the final season, I don't think it's really going to matter so much anyway. That's my kind of thinking on it. But yeah, I figured I know there's been all sorts of stories and negativity surrounding the Epic Game Launcher, but I was always going to play Season 4 of The Walking Dead anyway, so, there was just no point putting it off. And I just hear that from people. But, when you, at the end of the day, on that, for a little bit, so many people still play Fortnite on PC, so it can't be all bad, right? That's my thought of it. There's always rumors of spyware and stuff, but everyone's still playing Fortnite on it. So, there you go. It's just like, that makes no sense, but that is how it is. Anyway, that is it for Season 1 of the Batman Telltale series. I really enjoyed this game, and I really couldn't wait to play Season 2. And just like Jurassic Park, this is one game I never played before. So not only is it going to be a first experience for Tom Lady, it's going to be a first experience for both of us. So I think having both of us and having us both experience it, because Tom Lady won't be able to play it anymore, it really is beneficial for the both of us, and I can't wait to do that. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Alright then, so that is it for this playthrough. Project PC is done with another game. This is the 7th game in the series, well, 7th game of the project. Obviously I say 7 games, it's technically 9 if you count Farewell and Life is Strange Farewell and Captain Spirit, but they're not really games, they're more just singular episodes. So in hindsight, it's game 7 of Project PC that will be starting next, and it's The Enemy Within Season 2 of the Batman Telltale series. Hope you're enjoying the project so far. We are approaching the home stretch. We still got a bit to do, but it's getting closer and closer to its end. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be able to finish it. I'm hoping to finish it before September because we could be having some big things to talk about pretty soon. But if I can get it all recorded by then and hopefully all uploaded, that will really ease. That will be very beneficial, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright guys, so I'm going to be signing off for this playthrough, and I will see you for the beginning of the Enemy Within series of Batman Telltale games. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough of this one. You guys know what to do. Follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. Social media is down in the description. Ring the bell for video notifications, all that stuff. I will see you for the beginning of Batman Season 2 from Telltale Games in Project PC. Peace out. Stay awesome.